Is Jeremy Lambert guilty? I'd say he's about as guilty as a man could be. The question is, what is he guilty of? And that's what we bring you all in here to figure out. To this analysis is, everybody there knows that he knows. They've broken up, there's a new boyfriend, he's coming over to talk about it. The people who know him aren't presuming that that's sufficient motive to plan, to calculate, to design some murder. And that's telling. He walks right by. I think the testimony was he's 2 feet away from these 2 young ladies and this boy who had to be scared out of their minds. He walks right by him as he leaves the house. He knows they're there. He makes no effort to harm them. No recollection of any claims of any threats. There's 3 witnesses to this ungodly act. There's been no accounting, no planning to leave no witnesses. Now we're to the big evidence here, the big discussion. Is PTSD. First of all, this is the issue right here. This is the academic issue. Does he have PTSD? Of course he's got PTSD. Every psychologist and psychiatrist who's ever saw him and who came here to the courtroom says he's got PTSD.
The time to be sorry was at least when he inflicted the first stabbing upon her body. But he had 22 more attacks. And the time to be sorry was when the police picked him up. And Detective Larry Lilly gave him a chance. He tried to appeal to a heart that is not there and said, I don't believe you. This little girl has parents who have lost a daughter. If you loved Cyan, tell us the truth. And the defendant dares to invoke the name of God and say, I would tell you the truth if I knew it. I just don't know what happened. The absurdity of an argument that the defendant either didn't premeditate or couldn't premeditate because of mental defect is we have this long history. When someone tells this defendant what he doesn't want to hear, or when a woman rejects him, he forms homicidal intentions. He thinks about and he plans killing people. Unfortunately for Cyan, he had thought about it as to so many other people, including in Arizona, using a knife on the mother of a girlfriend and disemboweling a superior officer. So the contention is, yes, he's always capable of premeditating murder.
Upon the law governing this matter, it is the judgment of the court that you should be, and you are hereby sentenced to a term in penitentiary for the remainder of your life without the possibility of parole.
How's it feel, Kristen?
We are so grateful, and Cyan's whole family is so grateful for this jury. Justice absolutely was done, and it was done properly, and it was done quickly. So it is an enormous relief. We have a lot of gratitude.
In terms of murders that you've prosecuted in Raleigh County, could you make any type of comment on how serious of a murder that this was?
All first-degree murders, obviously, are so sad and tragic. But Cyan Maroney was so completely innocent of any wrongdoing and so incredibly talented and artistic and had so much to offer this world. And of course, she was murdered so brutally.
All right, tell me your feelings about the verdict today.
I think it was the right decision. I think that there wasn't, obviously the jury didn't feel they had any other choice due to the shortness of their deliberations. But it's just a very sad day.
There are no winners in this situation. Everyone loses. Both families are hurt tremendously. Again, there is no justice in this case because Cyan, in order for this to truly be just, Cyan's life would be returned. It's just a tragedy all the way around. It was the right decision. In order to protect the rest of us, that man needs to be in jail. If he were let out, he would hurt someone again.
Was there any fear that he might have got mercy out of this?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And he's not deserving of it. He showed no mercy. He deserves no mercy.